Good evening and welcome back to Astro Colony, where we are continuing building our bus. Well, not our bus, our processing, our everything. I just want to have a double check of stuff in here. Yeah, it's okay. So, where were we? We were here. We have made gears. So the next thing after gears we want to add to the list is electronic parts. Okay, electronic parts are made in a constructor. Okay, let's grab a constructor here. So we've got a constructor which is going to make electronic parts, which is these guys, which comes from a copper wire, sorry, which is the advanced manufacturer. So that's that one there. You're going to do copper wire. Copper wire comes from copper plates, which is another constructor, and then that is a smelter there. Okay, that's the order of operations. Cool. Right, so we know the drill by now. One question I do want to ask as I'm starting off here is do you want me to just build this and get on with it, or do you want to see me add it all, put it all together? I've been putting it in piece by piece, kind of on purpose, people can see how I'm doing things, and sort of why I'm doing things, the way I do them. So hopefully it makes a little bit more sense. So, but I don't know. Are you okay with watching this here? We are getting to the point where I'm just doing things, but we will get to things like science and stuff, which we're going to have to, rather than ship. Well, we're going to do all the items. When we do science, we have to take them out the back of this and go somewhere. So I'm not sure how we're going to do that yet, but we will figure that one out soonish. So this one wants to sit there. 2, 3, like that. And this one wants to sit here. 1, 2, 3, there you go. Okay. Cool. Right, and then we need our logical connections of all the things. So one there, one there, one there, and one there, and then the readers. Boop. And let's connect those together as well. Okay, so we are, that's wrong. We are making electronic parts. So you want to be reading electronic parts, those ones. You want to be connected to that guy. And you are going to read electronic parts and say if we have less than 1,000, connect to that. So you want to have wire, so we're going to read wire. You want to read wire, and if we have less than, how many want to read? 3. Oh, no, not 13, 3. Less than 3, then we turn on this machine. You want to have copper plates. You want to read this machine. You want to read copper plates, and you want to have less than 1, read that machine, and then you want to have I'm not sure. I'm sure I changed all the recipes in this, and then maybe I didn't. You want to read copper ingots. You want to read copper ingots, and if it's less than 2, we turn on this guy. Awesome. And then we want to have another one of these, which I forgot about. We only need the one input here, don't we? We only need copper. Oh, as an input? Yeah. We only need copper as an input. Okay. So let's go and grab the copper then, shall we? Where's our next copper line? Used underground. Well, the lower belt. So let's do the higher belt here. Zoom. Oop. Oh, no. No. Underneath that one. Yep. Zoom. Again, underneath. Zoom. Ah. Right. scrolled the mouse wheel thinking I would go up and down if I scrolled the mouse wheel. What, why? Why, brain? Why, brain? Why would you do this? What's happened here? So we want to go there. We want to go number one, across, and across. Number one, connect to there. You want to come up to here. And then do that. Okay. Oh, that one. It doesn't really matter. It does matter. It does matter. Oh. Okay. And then we want to have a put on the outside. It's easier. Oop. You are going to read on copper ore, and you want to have, you're not doing steel, you're doing copper, but you're going to turn on and off this machine depending on what we have inside you, and you're going to have, if it's less than 4, sorry, greater than 4, oh, set to resource, sorry, copper, it's less than 4, turn it on, okay, and then we want to get a filter. Sorry, not filter, I'm saying all the wrong words. Not a filter. What is that? That is a pusher. Oop. And here we go. Okay. I still haven't connected the power yet, but that's okay. One stage at a time. Not a problem. Build the power. So you. Oop, you. Zoom. Oh, the power line is there. Let's see if this works. So you should end up getting right, why are you still on 27? No, you're fine. 27. Okay, that's fine there. Right, we haven't actually finished building the thing yet because I'm an idiot. Boop. There we go. I bet you will notice that. I bet you noticed that already. Okay, so you've got ingots in you, and you stopped doing things. So you come along here, you get the plates, which stops that machine. You start processing this stuff here. I didn't look at the ratios. Oops. Let's hope we're correct on the ratios. You come here. What do you need? You need 3 every 12 seconds, and you produce 2 every 6 seconds. So yes, this is fast enough. So in 3 seconds, you're producing 3. But 12 seconds would be 4. 12 seconds you're producing 4 and we need 3, so that's right. So you'll turn that one off there, and then you will trigger this loop, and then you will come out and go along, end up in there. Awesome. And if we drop the electronic parts in there, you should shut down straight away. Job done. Awesome. Another successful process. Yay. That's row 3 complete of the original. So the next one is motherboards. Oh, wrong buttons. Motherboards are made, I think, in one of these. No, they're made. Yes, they're made in here. Okay. So motherboard. Right. So copy that. Oh, fail. Copy that. Put it here somewhere. So your motherboard. Motherboard is then this, which is very convenient because we can just copy this. Awesome. Okay. So, I do feel like this game kind of needs a copy paste. I know it's got blueprints. I get that it's got blueprints. Blueprints are fine, but being able to highlight loads of stuff and just copy it and then paste it back exactly how you want, just would be a bit easier. So I can do the whole grab a box selection tool, for instance, and let's grab here. Drag this along. It doesn't need to be dragged up, but I do drag it up just out of kind of right. I need to go the other way, which is kind of awkward because I messed that up there. So I want to go right by, let's say 10. Do not pick floor, wall, or anything like that at all. You definitely do not want. What the hell? Did I put 100 in there? Did I put 100? I'll put 100 in there. Oops. 10. There you go. Thank you. Boom. That covers everything we need. Then we're going to go down because I want the power as well. So let's go down by 5. We only need to literally go down by 2. Boom, there you go. And then press F to select. Boop. But I can't paste that. I can't copy and paste that. I have to make a blueprint of it. Even if it's a temporary blueprint, I have to make a blueprint of it. So what's this one? This is not gears. This is LE because it's electronics, I think. So we push it forward. And I want to move it right to there. Go down by 1. Move it forward again. So this output is the centerpiece there. Cool, cool, cool. Awesome. Boom. So we can now remove that thing. Let's go back into our blueprints and let's remove the screws. Let's get rid of this blueprint. We don't need this. What is it even is this? I don't know. Delete it. Let's get rid of screws as well, so I'm not confused myself. I want to keep this other strip because it's just useful. So yeah. And then what I want to do is I want to grab this guy and I want to go 3 like that. And not press B because B is not blueprints. Rotate, and then I want to place you there. And that should have everything done there. I just wish it had the logic connections. That's the only thing I wish it had. Could also output it from there, but I'll just do the straight out there because that's how makes life easier for us. Okay, so you are making motherboards, which requires electronic components. You're making components. How many do you make? Right, you want 2 every 10 seconds. So this is where this fails. This fails. This is where we have a problem. Okay, so we want 2 every 10 seconds, and this produces 1 every 12 seconds. So we can't do that. In fact, we're going to need 3 of these to keep up with this, and it will have a sort of a plus to it. So we need 3 of these. So we might have to rebuild this. We will have to rebuild this. I could just build it like that and let it go, and it would trickle in slower than normal. But yeah, I said the bases that we keep in here will be taken out for science. That's what we're going to do. We're going to take out of these for science and we'll probably run it under the ground or something and do the science over there. So that's they will be used. They're not just going to be stored for every item in the game. That would be pointless. A lot of stuff won't be used because a lot of stuff isn't used for science. I know, but yeah. I could have just based it on the science. I could have just literally just gone, hey, you know, we need this for science, so we'll build a thing for science, and then we'll do this for science. But anyway, so we need to have realistically 3 of these because this is not. This requires 2 every 10 seconds. You produce 1 every 12 seconds. So that means it takes. We can do 12 seconds to produce 2, which will make that a little bit slower. So. Yeah, we need 3 of these, which is a little awkward. How many do you produce? This is where I need to figure out the ratios of things because I'm not too sure exactly what. So you want 3 every 12 seconds. You produce 2 every 6 seconds. So you produce in 12 seconds. You produce 4. So that's 1 spare. Okay. So it isn't 2 to 1. At all, it's only 1 spare, so that's not a problem. You produce 4 every 6 seconds and you need 1 every 6 seconds, so you can run 4 of these guys. You produce 3 every 7 seconds and you need 2 every 6 seconds, so you're fine. You can run 3 of these guys. Okay, so that's fine. So we only need probably 2 of these guys, so 2 of them would be 2 every 6 seconds. 2 of them would be it. The other awkward thing with this as well is our logic, which tries to read this, won't work. Because it's reading a single source. So we can't turn this machine off if this has got something in it, if the other one hasn't. So we need to figure out a way to read two of them. And as I'm saying that, the reason I paused there, as I'm saying that, I've just thought of a thing that might work for that. It requires a bit more space, so this is too small. So we're gonna have to tear this down and redo it, but that's okay. I kind of thought of an idea that might work for that. So we need 3 of these, okay? So we need 3 of those. Boom, boom, boom. And then you're going to feed into this guy. So, and not quite run all 3 of them at the same time. So, yeah, okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to move this all back. So let me, so that's okay. Let's remove this. Let's delete all this here. So let me put down a block here. We'll just use this to drag, and it will select everything for us. So delete, delete, delete. Okay, bum, 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 and delete. There we go. Awesome. Okay, and we need to go underground and remove all the power lines as well, because otherwise they're going to all get in our way and mess things up. Fortunately, I think that does work. Awesome. Awesome. Putting down an inventory sensor just lets you select everything as you're doing it, so that's cool. Right, so we need 3 constructors to be behind this. Okay, so if I went so if I went 1, 2, 3 and did that 1, 2, 3 along there, okay, it would leave us a little bit of a gap to get down the side there. That's fine. We only need 1 belt going in the back anyway, so that's not a problem. This only has 1 input, so that'll be fine. However, I don't want to do 3 of them going back there. Because we can't turn all 3 of them off at the same time with a single, well, we could turn all 3 of them off at the same time with a single source, so that's not too bad. We could turn all 3 of them off, just go, hey, I've got enough plates in me, I don't need you running anymore, don't worry about it. So all 3 of them will turn off, so that will work. So we can do that here. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, so I'll put 1 there, I'll leave a single gap in between them, I'll leave a double gap in between them. Oh, there you go, like that. And let's grab a here. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's 4. Hold on, because I'm an idiot. Got to get the spacing right. Got to get the spacing right. Otherwise, it won't feel right. It won't feel right. Boom. You're going to come out and go to there. You're going to come out and go to there, like that. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. There you go. So all 3 of those will work absolutely fine. Now what we have to do is we have to put an inventory sensor in here. Like, I'll put it on the side over here. Yeah. Boom. And then we need to have 3 readers. Okay. You're going to read what is it you need? What is it you want? You want electronic parts. You're going to read electronic parts. Boom. Okay. You read this building. You are going to read electronic parts, and you want to be, if this has less than 2 in it, you turn the machine on. Okay. So copy, paste, paste. There you go. Right, and then if I connect you to that machine, connect you to that machine, and connect you to that machine, so that'll work. That'll work. We can have 1 reader and 3 outputs. So we turn 3 machines on from 1 reader. This is fine. This works perfectly well. Not a problem. Not a problem at all. Okay, I'm going to kind of put the power lines in as I go, so I remember they're up here. So there you go. Boom. Right. Now these require copper wire. Okay. So we want 3, 6, 9 every 12 seconds. But if we get a assembler, boom. Okay. So we want 9 every 12 seconds. So in 12 seconds, is it 9? Hold on. Yeah, 3, 6, 9 every 12 seconds. So in 12 seconds, you produce 4. You produce 8. So you produce 9. No, hold on. You produce 4. You produce 8. You produce 12. Kind of awkward. kind of awkward. Yeah, I can't. So yeah, so 2 of them are going to produce 8 and we need 9, so that's not going to work. So I am just going to have to do 1 per thing. I didn't want to. I was trying to do something else. I will show you what I was trying to do. We'll show you what I was trying to do. So let's put those in there anyway. What I want to do was have these 3 go into a storage, a single storage like this, like that. And then out of this storage, we would put a splitter and 3 blockers, and the blockers would read each one of the machines. Each one of the machines would. Well, this is yeah. The blockers would, and we know that a splitter tries to always split 3 ways. Oh, it always tries to split 3 ways, so it always try and fill the belt here, here, and here. We know that's always a thing. If you block, if one is backed up, it will block the whole system up. However, if you put a blocker in, it will then know that that way is blocked and will ignore it and move on. So you can do it with blockers. So my idea was going to be that the blockers would read the machines and be turned off there, and then these machines would all read the inventory of this one. And if it has more than 1 in it, then they know they need to stop. And then when this runs out, because it's got its output there, so and then I feel that would work for doing that system, but I can't do it with just 2. If I could do it just 2 to 3, it'd be worth doing. But seeing as I need the 3rd one because we're one copper wire short, I might as well do it individually on every one anyway. So, oh well, can't do a great deal about it. So we'll just do it this way instead. It's fine. It's fine. Boop, boop, and boop, like that. There we go. Let's put in this here. This here. Okay. And we want to grab our logic because we just need the logic on each machine now. So 1, 1, and 1. Boop, boop, boop. Okay. And then we want to read, what's this? This is going to read copper wire, isn't it? So you're going to read copper wire. We're going to be connected to that machine there. If I copy and paste that, do you? Right, so you paste to there. Is that the correct machine you're connected to? It does say you're connected to it, so it might be smart enough to know that that you can copy paste it, and it knows that, hey, I want to read the machine next to me. So we'll see. So this is copper wire. Yes. Yep, we're reading copper wire. And if you have more than 3 in you, so this will be 3. That's 3. Turn the machine on, click, copy, and if we paste and paste, yeah, it's turning those on, so it knows. So if you copy and paste the sources, it knows the logic links. So that's interesting. Cool. Okay. And then these guys want copper plates, which is only a single. I think we only need a single. 1, 2, 3. We need a single guy doing the copper plates, don't we? Because you produce 4 every 6 seconds, and you want 1 every 6 seconds, so you can actually support 4 of these. So yeah. So now here comes the thing: how do we? Or do I think like I just said? Yeah. Will that work? I think that'll work. I feel like that'll work. So let's get rid of that for the moment. Let's put in a storage. 1, 2, 3 back to here. Like that. Okay. So we will have a belt come out of this and go into there. A belt go. I'm going to come from here into there, there, and to there. I'm doing that like that on purpose because I want it to split the moment it comes out of here. Then I want to have blockers here, here, and here. So let's test this just briefly ourselves. So copper plates. Where I wish you could just call. We grab like a dozen of them or something. That'll do 26. That'll do. Boom, 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 boom. So if I put this in here, boom, like that. So 1 copper plate comes out and stops, and it can't go anywhere. Now we know if this. So let me show that. So we'll do that, we'll do that, and we'll do that. And if I get rid of the blockers, okay, so typical. There you go. Yeah, so it is not filtering this way because it's now trying to filter forwards, and it can't go forwards because there's no block. So this is broken. However, if I put a blocker there, it will skip that one, and if I put a blocker there, it will skip that one, and then it will start pushing them all that way. It's a small delay, but that does work. Okay. So then what we do is we have this here, and we basically just turn on the blockers when this machine has the stuff in and out of it. Now we could just have this filter directly to all three of them and split evenly, but we want to turn the machine off when there's too many in stock, if that makes sense, because we don't want to waste resources or power or other bits and pieces. So 1, 2, in fact I'm just going to put this as a 1 because the logic behind this isn't. So we'll do this, okay, and then what we'll do is we will have a reader. Oh, if I push the right button, I keep pushing T. So we'll have a reader and a decider. You are going to read copper plates, and you're going to read this guy. You are going to read copper plates, and you're going to say, hey, if there is more than right, what's the minimum any of these need? 1, 2, so 3. If there's more than 3, you have no signal. There's more than 3, we turn the device on. So there wants to be, if there's less than 3, because this is inverted because we're looking at storage. So then you will connect to this guy. So if the storage has more than 3 in it, we don't want to produce any more. Okay. And then we grab our deciders and we want to go, sorry, our one there, one there, one there. Dum, dum, dum. This is what I'm gonna. It's going to be an interesting check thing. So you are going to want to read that guy, and you're going to want to read copper plates. Okay, you need 1. So if you have less than 1, then turn on. No, if you have great on, because we'll need to invert this because this is a blocker. Okay, and then you will connect to that guy. You will connect to that guy, which should have turned this one off. Yep, because you have no plates in you at all. So if you've got 1 plate in you, you will turn that back on again, and then the splitter will ignore everything around it. If I copy this, I can paste this one and paste this one. But if I copy this, I bet you I can't paste this one. Well, I can paste it, but it won't know where to go because the offset is incorrect for it. So we need to link it to stuff. So that one, then that one. Okay. So let's rig this all up. Yeah, you've turned that on. You've turned that on. You've turned that on. Boom. There you go. Boom. So they end up with a couple of plates inside them. That's fine. They end up with like 6 or 7 or whatever, however many inside them, to 7, 6, whatever. That's fine. But that means this is running and this is now turned off by that. So that's the only way I can figure out how to actually have a system where you can split between them if you don't have an easy input. Because if we just turned this one off, if we fed that one and turned it off, and then we did the whole, so it goes forward and it goes left, right, left, forward, right, whatever. So it goes that way, that way, that way. So that one, and gets a, this one would get 1 because the 4th plate. And the next time around, this one will get 1. And it could end up at a point where this has actually got this has no plates and this has no plates, but the machine's turned off because this does have plates, because the extra 4th one it made, because it makes 4, goes into here, and we've told the machine to turn off. So it's kind of a fail-safe, just making sure that we are turning the machine off and evenly distributing the stuff between the 3. Because, yeah, as I said, otherwise you get into a state where this would shut down, this would be running, shutting down this machine because it has infinite, and these 2 won't be running because they need stuff, which means these won't be running, which means this won't get enough stuff that it needs. So, yeah. I don't think the numbers are all that important. To be honest with you, we could just split it evenly and not worry about doing that, and that's fine. But I want to build complicated logic because I want to build complicated logic. So simple as that. Okay. Then we just need to rig this up with the smelter on the back, which shouldn't be a problem at all. I might put the smelter on the side. There you go. You might go crazy and put the smelter on the side. Oh, because we've got space here to do it. So yeah, let's do something crazy and put the smelter on the side. Oh my god. Breaking the normalities here, but it's fine because they're kind of they all conform, but some of these ones, like when we get to this sort of thing where the ratios are not correct or not even, I should say, will have to be bespoke. They'll have to be kind of made up as they go. See how it goes. Until something wants motherboards for something, we need motherboards, then we'll just copy and paste this whole thing because we have it in situ. But until we need more than one motherboard, and then we have to figure out that we actually need to have like 5 or something. And this is producing slightly more than this needs, so this will actually have more electronic parts. So we could have probably gone down to 2 here, and the ratios would balance. One of these would starve a little bit, but it would still balance for producing there because we're producing more electronic parts than we need, technically. So you could figure out the ratios better. I'm not going into the numbers and stuff that deeply, because that way lies madness. Believe me, that way lies madness. I've been there trying to get the numbers exactly right, trying to figure out ratios down to 0.6 of a number or something, and oh god, yeah, that way lies madness. Right, copper. Oi, copper, where are you? Zoom. Oop. You need to go up. Oh, over, down, because there needs to be an iron run there. Bloop, and then you go into there. Bloop. We have a reader and we have a decider. So, okay, and then we have a link in between. You are going to read copper ore from this machine here. You are not going to read anything because there's no pusher down there. Get a pusher in place. Bloop. You are going to. So, how much copper ore do you want? 4. You're going to read less than 4 copper ore. I am a little concerned that I've got this inverted, and it shouldn't be, but it is turning it off with this. So I'll find out if I take that out of there, turn the machine on, cool. And then if I dump the copper, I can't really dump copper in there, so dump copper in there, that turns the machine off again. Awesome, so that works. Okay, and all these are being turned off because they all have stuff inside them. That's fine. If I take the copper out of here, you will push along. There is a small delay between it whilst it misses, skips out, and that turns that one there. There we go. So yeah, so there is a delay between. You see, it wasn't flooding the belt as directly because it's going. Can I go left? No. Can I go forward? No. Go that way. Can I go left? Can I go forward? That way. Foot left. So it does that. So that's fine. That's not a problem at all. Okay. Power. Boom. Is there. We go underground. Going underground. Like that. Along here. This loop. Line along. You connect to that one there. Awesome. We then need to run a line along here to there, and a line along here to there. I think that's everything powered. Is that right? No, you have no power line. Why do you have no power line? Ah, because you actually poke out this. That's why I run the thing up the middle. That makes sense. Oop. Oop. There we go. Now everything should be powered. Yes, everything is powered. Awesome. Okay, you're turned off because of this here. So you've turned on. Excellent. You are going to start making plates, and then as we output the plates here, boom, boom, you get turned off there. That's fine. You get turned off because of this one here. You're all turned off because of that one there. And you're all turned off because this one here is turned off completely because I haven't finished building the logic down here, which is fine because that's easy enough fixed. Boom. Blah. Oh, wow. Mouse controls fail me. Motherboard. All praise the motherboard. And you are going to be less than 1,000. Okay. No, if it's less. Oh. There you go. Boom, boom, and then you turn that machine on. Awesome. Away you go. And I don't have any motherboards on me because we use them over there. This is something else that I haven't even taken into account yet at all. Let's come over here. Oh wow. Time is up for us. So you don't want motherboards. No, you want motherboards. Okay. You want 4 every 32 seconds. That's 1 every 8 seconds. Okay. 1 motherboard every 8 seconds. Oh, sorry. You, well, I'm using 1 every 10 seconds. So you're not going to keep up with science. So if we wanted to run a science at full speed, when it's running full speed. Now, bear in mind, the science also gets a 250% boost at speed. So that 32 seconds ends up becoming 16, 8, 10, 12 seconds. Ends up becoming 11, 12 seconds. So we need 4. We need 4 of these. To keep up with science, we would need 4 of these. To be safe, we would need 4 of these. I'm not building to that spec yet. If I was building to that spec, then I would not be building like this. I would be putting in the science and then building to the science. That's how we do. But yeah. Okay. So that's this one done. Awesome. The next one on the list is, scroll down here. Computers. Computer, which is made in a constructor. So computer. Awesome. You need 4 of 30 seconds. Oh. But we're going to get to that one next episode because this is going to be a lot. So thank you very much for watching, everybody. I hope you have enjoyed it. I do hope this logic makes sense. I know some people have been following along trying to sort of learn the logic. I don't know if there's any other people that have done logic tutorials on this game. I wouldn't necessarily call my playthroughs a tutorial. They're more of a help tutorial is the best way to go with it. But if there's anything you don't understand why I've chosen to do things the way I've done, or that, do let me know and I will try and reply to the comments or put it into the next video, because sometimes it's easier to speak and show than it is to type. So but yeah, if anything confuses anyone why I've done things, what I'm doing here, other than why I'm doing this because I can. That, the storages and each individual thing, because I can, that's why. But logic wise, if there's any questions, let me know. But we'll leave this one here. We'll come back next time. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this one, and I hope to see you again in the next one. And until then, as always, have fun.